What up, y'all? So, today I decided to do something with my AV.mate analog TV box, which I used to watch TV for quite some time because we don't have any TV to watch because our last one was broken. I used this TV box alongside my USB TV stick, the Hauppauge WinTV HVR 850, which I usually use to record TV shows as well as station notices, which I upload on this channel. Now, the reason I don't much upload very much often, including TV and radio station notices, is that for one, both of my PCs have several issues. My first PC, the Dell Optiplex 790, has some problems with power supply, and when I tried to use other power supplies from my PC, it does not power on. I'm thinking that it's either the power supply or the motherboard has the problem, which I fear it's most likely the latter, as much of the ports I noticed were starting to rust. The second PC I have, the MSI H110, which is my main PC right now, has some issues with USB. When I try to plug something, it causes a power surge. The only exception is the keyboard. It works properly, but when using other devices, it causes problems. As I turn it on, it causes current overflow that when I try to plug a USB, as I turn it on, it causes it to malfunction and will power off. I know it's a motherboard problem. I tried to clean it, but it made things even worse as its VGA port is no longer working. Only the HDMI port is working, thankfully. But the problem is, if I try to boot into BIOS, there's no display because the VGA port is damaged or broken. And that's the reason I do not record much often using my WinTV USB stick. And as for the radios, well, because it's either I do not have much time or I'm too lazy to plan out my recording of stations, let alone doing them. And because I have only that Avalon radio that I have, and all of my Walkman are broken, including the Radio Shack one and my Sony WM-FX267. But luckily, it has a bit of a hope, at least on the radio side, but not on the tape side, unless I do something on its circuitry, which I might do if if I have some equipment, because I ran out of solder lead. Now, as far as the PCs are concerned, well, someone gave me a used PC, Fujitsu S Primo, which has an Intel Core Duo and 2 gigabytes RAM. And with that, I can finally record using that TV stick as well as the TV box with some video capturing devices I bought around the same time I bought the TV box, maybe a month or couple of months after I bought the AV.mate box. One is this, the EasyCAP USB capture device, which I bought from Deco, our local Radio Shack, and the KWorld DVD Maker USB capture device. And I'll be using these two to record my TV using the AV.mate TV box. And for some bonus content, I'll be comparing the output of my TV captures using these two capturing devices and my actual TV tuner. Ah, the good old sound of Windows 7. And I will be using this PC to record once more. So, for quick recap, this is the back panel of the AV.mate TV box. These are the input for the video, and this one is the composite output, which alongside the monitor can be used to, say, watch TV using the composite output, and we'll be using this to capture our TV box using the two video capture devices that we have, which again is the EasyCAP USB capture device and the KWorld USB. Both of them can only record composite output as well as stereo audio. Now, for the recording, I'll be using the OBS Studio, which is quite capable despite our PC having 2 gigabytes of RAM and we are using a old CPU, but I think it should do the work. Well, as far as the EasyCAP USB device is concerned, it has a CD which contains the software that can be used to record using that USB device, but we will not be using that because I used it before and it caused problems when I use it with the other video capture device. So I'll be using the OBS Studio to make things fair enough. We will not record for the meantime, but I will demonstrate using the panel, the OBS Studio. After I demonstrate the two recording devices, I will be recording some shows on TV and compare them one after the another because I cannot compare them side by side, of course. And to demonstrate the capabilities of my capture devices as well as this computer, I will turn on now the TV box. Not bad. And I think I'm on. I think we are. I think we are on channel 5 because if I use the monitor, the VGA, it shows OSD. But on this one, it does not. So if I try to press something on the remote, say channel 7, no OSD, just the transition, which is quite wild, but it is what it is. Channel 2. Oh. Oh, also, notice in my first video using the TV box that it causes some sort of flicker, or not flicker, I don't know what's that called, some darkening in some areas of the display. But I noticed that for this case, it's not that much, there's no much darkening here as compared to the monitor. I don't know if this has something to do with the monitor itself, or no, the connection between the monitor and the monitor and the box, or maybe the monitor itself. But I think it has something to do with the electronics, and not necessarily the display flicker. And of course, have not we don't have the OG yet, but I can fix that later. So channel 5, 7, and so on and so forth. And for the second test, I'll be using the KWorld DVD Maker USB capture device. And now I'll be turning on the TV. Let's go to other channels, like channel 11. Wow, I can't believe it. For some reason, the frame rate of the KWorld USB device is better than that of EasyCAP, which is weird because again, I bought my EasyCAP USB device from Deco. I bought it for around 200 plus pesos, I think 250, I forgot. But I bought the KWorld KWorld USB device for half the price. Which, to be fair, I bought it from some flea markets along Commonwealth Avenue, which happens to be the same, around the same place which I would usually buy my some of Walkman, because they sell some old stuff, which includes like old film cameras, and somewhat obscure stuff. Again, I'll be demonstrating them later in the video, but I want to scroll some channels, and yeah, I noticed that the video quality is even better here in the KWorld USB device than that of the EasyCAP, which is quite disappointing as far as the EasyCAP video device is concerned. And also, I used the software before that I had. I mean, the software and the software CD in the EasyCap. I used that before here in this computer, and the results are just the same on the EasyCap. Very janky, very low frame rate, or not necessarily low, but I think it's more something like 20 FPS with some frame drops, or 24 with some frame drops, and it's not as smooth as this, which is to be fair, all of these are captured in all of these are just $29.97, but when I use the KWorld USB capture device, it's much closer. When I plug the monitor to the TV box, it's much smoother than the EasyCap device. Channel 4. Yep. 5. Yeah, it's a bit closer to the USB TV stick that I have, I think, but we'll get to that. So this time I'll be recording now using these two devices, using again the TV box, and demonstrate their differences.
Ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Ngayon, alam ko na.
Yes. Pag nagkaroon po kasi ng suspension ng work dahil sa natural calamity, apektado din po yung ating mga negosyante. Wala rin silang kita.
IT ang trabaho at paggawa ng origami ang nais ng puso. Nagsimula, di pa nga seryoso, habi-habi.
Okay ka lang?
Thank you. Ewan ko sa inyo. Sige, may asikasuhin lang ako doon.
Okay.
Oh shucks, ako'y nagulat. May request si love, help your girl out. Worry no more, tutulungan ka no more. Sing it with me.
Sinigang mo na next week, ha?
Sa ikatlong taon ng Pilipinas, sa ilalim ng administrasyon ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr.,
Ang West Philippine Sea ay hindi katang-isip natin lamang. Ito ay atin. Effective today, all Pogos are banned.
isang pamilya tayong tumutok sa kanyang ulat tungkol sa kalagayan ng ating bansa at sa kanyang mensahe para sa sambayanang Pilipino.
Palalaguin natin ang kamalayan at kaalaman ng buong bansa.
State of the Nation Address 2025, the ABS-CBN News Special special coverage kasama sina Karen Davila at Alvin El Chico. Mapapanood ng live ngayong July 28, Lunes, alas 13:15 ng hapon.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Sit down. Alam mo, siguro dapat dagdagan mo yung pag-iingat ngayon dahil may balitang mainit ang dugo sa'yo ni...
One area, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
It's not a...
So isang detachment lang to na pinag-uusapan natin?
Yes, Mr. Chair. And during that time po, marami po mga officers na nagpatayo din ng property nila doon. If you will allow me to mention, gumaya lang po ako, Mr. Chair.
O sige,
Ang
sino?
usapan lang naman doon is, bawal magputo ng puno, magtanim ka na magtanim, alagaan mo yung lugar.
So sino yung mga sinasabi mo mga
So,
officers na
there's
meron
a
din?
4-story house doon owned by General Medina. May bungalow po doon sina Sir Sinas, kina General Delvo, General Lee po, may container van, sina Sir Minong, Pemso.
Diyos ko. Paano ko makikita si Jo Marie? Tulungan niyo po ako. Nandito bang pa siya sa Cebu? Nasaan na po ang anak ko? Saan na siya nandun? Sana nasa mabuti siyang kalagayan. Huwag niyo po siya pumapayaan. Huwag niyo po mayapang si Jo.
Has been declared as under a state of calamity. Nagsimula po tayo kahapon na i-offer ito. Nagsimula sa province of Cavite, Quezon City, sa Umingan, Pangasinan at sa Kalumpit, Bulacan. Pero humahaba na po ang listahan. Just this day po,
Pero wala nang hihigit sa bahay na maliit, na puro makukulit, mga pet na malulupit. Sadya lang naman na masikip dahil sa mga yakap na mahigpit. Hanggang sa susunod na kwentuhan, samahan ang inyong pambansang pantanggalumay. Sabay-sabay nating basagin ang lumbay, pag-ani ng trip ng buhay. Ako ang inyong sikaka, Mark Logan po. At ito, ang Top 5 Kwento.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
May mga kwento na kahit ilang dekada na ang lumipas, hindi pa rin naluluma. Marahil dahil ito ay may kilig, may intriga, at minsan may tinatagong sekreto. Ngayong hapon, magbalik tanaw tayo sa dating magka-love team na nagatid ng kilig sa kanilang mga taga-subaybay noong dekada 80. Sila ang laman ng mga fan magazine ng telebisyon.
Ang halaga nito, umaabot daw ng milyong-milyong piso. Sa nakaraang mga taon, ang punong hindi pinapansin dati, pinuntirya at pinagpuputol sa kagubatan. Kaya ngayon, nanganganib na itong maubos. Naglakbay kami sa malalayong sulok ng bansa.
Nakita mo na, kung hindi ako si Superman, baka tinitilaw ka na tayo ng manok ni San Pedro. Ang baby natin, hindi ba na ano? Baka lumabas siya na ganyan. Ha? Huwag muna kayong mababa, puro linta.
Yun nga katulad na sinabi ni Attorney Conti kanina no? Involved sa illegal drugs, kaya pwede nang patayin yan. O yung mga aktivista involved sa ganito, or inano kang terror, pwede nang patayin. So, ang ibig bang sabihin, parang automatic sa mga pulis, Mr. Chair, na kapag involved sa illegal drugs, ay kailangan patayin or dapat patayin?
Yung napilitan po talaga ako doon na sumunod na lang.
O dahil sa pera?
Hindi po.
Okay.
impeksyon sa puno. Saan dinagay yung inoculant?
Makikita nyo, sir. May mga...
Ito na yan?
Ayan.
Itong mga ganitong parang sugat?
May bukol-bukol, sir. Para tandaan niya na may inoculant na po. Inoculated na po siya.
Okay. Ngayong araw, kukuha lang daw ng sample sila Joel sa isang sanga ng puno para makita kung tumalab ang ginamit nilang inoculant. Pagkababa namin sa sityo, sinimulan ng ukiti ni Joel ang nakuhang agarwood sa kagubatan.
Kailangan natin nipisan po muna bago natin ika-carve.
Lahat nung puti na yan ay kumbaga useless.
Yes po. Tatanggalin po natin yan.
Yan yung parang healthy na kahoy.
Yeah, yes. Hanggang sa itim na lang po yung maiwan.
Now, as I said, I'll be using the Hauppauge WinTV-HVR 850 USB TV stick to record some TV shows, which I'll be using in comparison with the box and the video capturing devices.
Protected din yung kakilala ko dito.
Sa nakalipas na dekada, pumutok ang interes sa agarwood sa Pilipinas. Ang punong hinahayaan lang dati,
Laparo pre!
Isa-isang pinutol sa kagubatan dahil sa pangako ng malaking kita. Ngayon, critically endangered na ang lapnisan. Dahil iilan na lang ang mga lugar sa bansa na may natitira pang matatandang puno, lalong naging delikado ang kalakaran. Kada kilo. Pero bawal pa rin ito dahil galing sa mga puno sa kagubatan.
But first, you need to check first the quality.
Regular daw na nakikipagkita si Dante sa mga banyagang kliyente, hindi lang sa Pilipinas kundi sa labas ng bansa. Hindi ka ba nagkakaproblema yan sa customs?
Wala na problema, sir. Kasi minsan.
Magandang araw po. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again, sir.
Bahay niyo po ito.
Tuloy po kayo, sir.
Parang bagong ayos to, ha. Dating hunter ni Chris, si Lando. Pagsasaka lang ang ikinabubuhay niya noon, kaya nagimbal siya sa napakalaking perang pwedeng kitain sa pagbebenta ng agarwood.
I now understand the hate for the likes of EasyCAP and Elgato because of their video quality that seemed to be worse than the KWorld DVD Maker, which, to be fair, is also a generic brand but did perform surprisingly better. And fun fact, the KWorld USB device, if you actually bought it maybe a decade ago, it has a CD for Power Director. Now I tried downloading it, but of course it needed a product key of sorts, which when I tried to input doesn't work. So I resorted to OBS Studio, which still surprisingly performed well. Now, With that in mind, can it also be used as a computer capture device? Both the USB capture device and the TV box combined? That's what I'm thinking. But I haven't tested that yet because I have only one VGA cable. I'm also thinking that it might only be able to capture lower resolutions clearly, but let's see that maybe when I would be able when I will be able to buy another VGA cable. Until then, this is Turnaround Haze. Do what is right and just. Thank you very much, and God bless.